Once upon a time, in a small town nestled deep within the woods, there was a secret cave. It was hidden beneath a thicket of gnarled trees and moss-covered rocks, far away from prying eyes. Legend had it that the cave held a terrible secret, something that sent chills down the spines of those who dared to whisper its name. The townsfolk spoke of the cave with hushed voices, fearful of what lurked within its dark recesses. They warned their children to stay away, for it was said that those who entered the cave never returned. But curiosity is a powerful force, and the stories only fueled the imaginations of the brave and foolhardy. One moonlit night, a young man named Jake, with a heart full of curiosity and a mind teeming with questions, made up his mind to uncover the truth. He had heard tales of a hidden treasure, said to be guarded by an ancient curse. Ignoring the warnings, Jake set out for the secret cave, determined to find answers. As he ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew colder, and the rustling leaves whispered eerie secrets. The moon's pale light filtered through the branches, casting long shadows that danced on the forest floor. Jake's heart pounded in his chest, but his determination pushed him forward. Finally, he arrived at the entrance of the cave, its yawning mouth beckoning him with a sinister invitation. The sound of dripping water echoed from within, and a bone-chilling draft wafted out. The hairs on the back of Jake's neck stood on end, yet he took a deep breath and stepped into the darkness. The walls of the cave were damp and slimy, the air thick with a musty odor. Jake's footsteps echoed ominously, making it seem as though he was not alone. The flickering beam of his flashlight illuminated ancient symbols etched into the stone, symbols he couldn't decipher. It was as if the cave itself had a language of its own, whispering secrets to those who dared to listen. Deeper into the cave, Jake discovered a series of winding tunnels, each one more ominous than the last. Shadows danced on the walls, playing tricks on his mind. Time seemed to stretch, and his anxiety grew with each passing moment. Was he being watched? Was there something lurking just out of sight? Suddenly, a bone-chilling howl echoed through the darkness, freezing Jake in his tracks. It was a sound that sent shivers down his spine, the sound of something ancient and hungry. Panic surged through his veins, but escape seemed impossible. The cave seemed to have a will of its own, trapping him within its merciless embrace. As he stumbled deeper into the labyrinthine tunnels, a faint glow caught his eye. With renewed hope, Jake followed the ethereal light, praying it would lead him to safety. The glow grew stronger, casting an eerie blue hue on the cave walls, and at last, he reached a chamber bathed in an otherworldly radiance. In the center of the chamber, Jake found the source of the light, a magnificent, jewel-encrusted chest. Its beauty was mesmerizing, but the sense of dread grew stronger with each step he took towards it. With trembling hands, he reached out to touch the treasure, his heart pounding in his ears. And then, in a sudden twist of fate, the chest burst open with a blinding flash of light. Jake shielded his eyes, overwhelmed by a surge of indescribable power. When the light faded, he found himself standing in the center of the town square, surrounded by curious onlookers. The townsfolk gasped in awe and disbelief. They had witnessed the disappearance of Jake months ago, swallowed by the secrets of the cave. To them, he was a ghost returned from the abyss. But to Jake, the twist in the story was his own realization. He had been trapped in the cave for years, lost in a timeless void. The secret cave had played a cruel trick, granting him a glimpse of hope and freedom, only to strip it away in an instant. Jake was condemned to wander the town, forever a ghost of his former self, forever yearning for the life he had lost. And so, the tale of the secret cave passed down through generations, a cautionary reminder of the dangers of curiosity and the insidious nature of fate. The townsfolk lived in perpetual fear, haunted by the knowledge that the cave held the power to devour souls, leaving only a hollow shell behind. And as the years rolled on, the legend of the secret cave grew, entwined with the fabric of the town's history. It became a story that chilled hearts, a story that left an indelible mark on the minds of all who heard it. For the secret cave held a twist that no one could forget, a twist that ensured its dark legacy would live on for eternity.